day. This is Friday, our last full day in this wonderful place. We kind of left you hanging last night, so we just figured we would tell you more about what went on. So we went to the Wandering Gringo and got our dinner. We were really exhausted, but it was the best after hike food for sure. I got I guess we kind of shared a burrito. It was this big.
So we had read on the reviews that the burritos are enormous.
Yeah.
And they were enormous.
Enormous, like huge, like enough for 3 people.
Yeah.
And they're $10. And you get exactly a $10 burrito. It had chicken, guacamole, peppers, sour cream. It was a fajita
Rice,
burrito.
beans.
So it was everything you'd find in fajita. Rice, beans, cheese. It was amazing. It was I still have the rest of it. I'm going to eat later. It was so good.
And I also got a street taco with a flour tortilla just because I really like tacos lately. So I got the pulled pork street taco, which was also really, really good.
So that's kind of what we did last night. And we just went home, got ready for bed.
Went to sleep at 6. I woke up and got out of bed about 7:15. And still might be a little tired.
A little bit. So today we're gonna go to Montana Coffee Traders, get some pastry, some coffee. Then we'll have a picnic at the creek, and we are gonna go back to Three Forks Grill again tonight. It was that good. So we're gonna do that, and then we're planning on maybe going back into the park after 6, and we'll see it one more time.
We're having a picnic at this beautiful little spot. Got really cold really fast.
So what's colder, Iceberg Lake or this creek?
Iceberg Lake for sure.
So we just finished eating our last meal in Glacier. We went to Three Forks Grill again because we liked it so much the first time that we went. And it did not disappoint. I think we liked our first meal. Both of us liked our first meal the last time, but it was still excellent.
Yeah.
I got the chicken risotto, which was very heavy, but still really good. It had fresh sun-dried tomatoes. It had capers, I think a caper relish, artichoke hearts, leeks. I think there's a couple other things. It had a good bit of cream in it, but it was all really well balanced, really good. And I got the French press coffee again, which was just a delightful experience because you get to do the little French press thing yourself at the table. Pretty cool.
We don't do this kind of thing very often. I think we were both really wanting carbs after hiking so much yesterday.
Yep.
So I got the braised bison pasta, and it was really good. It had. I didn't know that bison was going to be gamey, so that was kind of unexpected. But it was very high quality. There was lots of cream, spinach marsala. Is that what it said?
Yeah, I think it had masala seasoning.
Masala? Okay. Just a variety of things in it that I can't even remember. They always are so good about putting different things together than we would expect. And it was good. It was very good. I also got just a glass of kombucha, which is a local flavor, carrot, lemon, ginger, and it changes seasonally. It was very good. It was probably my favorite part of the meal, other than lemon olive oil pound cake with huckleberry sauce.
Yes.
And what seemed like fresh whipped cream on the top. And it was so good. Everything is perfectly light flavored. It's not like they have to go overboard to make it delicious. And it was just all so good.
When you think of a dessert for one person, you think, maybe, especially at a restaurant like this, little slice of cake. No. It was like a big, 6-inch wide by 1.5 thickness. Two pieces.
She gave us 2.
It was like a quarter of a cake. Not just like a couple little slices. It was big, hefty,
so big.
Hefty slices. And since it's olive oil pound cake, it seemed like it was saturated with olive oil.
It's more dense.
So it was something.
Oh, it was
very good, and we ate all of it. But it was on top of our already rich meal. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So it's probably good that was our last meal.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It was so good.
It was so good. And then we went to Copper Mountain Coffee. It's our second time there. It's just a little drive-through. I got an iced latte again, and he got another frap. So, a great night. We're headed into the park for the last time.
Just to see it, say goodbye.
I'm not ready. I think we're gonna go to Lake McDonald and just sit there with our coffee for just a few minutes.
Our last walk to Lake McDonald.
This one will be decent. Kind of weighted to one side. Water's pretty calm too, that helps.
Yep. High five. Right over there is Haystack Butte. We were sitting there yesterday, and if we looked hard enough, we could see this lake. We were right next to a stream that flows right into this lake. And we were all the way over there. That's so cool.
The neat thing too is it's an hour drive to get there, and then probably another 3 hours to walk to that point. So I don't know, it's just neat to think about. You can see it, but the amount of effort that it takes to actually get there is something else.
Yep.
Just a couple quick observations while we're traveling on these mountainous roads in Montana. Montana is, I don't know how to put it, maybe the least strict, or maybe the most carefree with their speed limit law. Maybe not. I don't know. Carefree is not a good word, but just they seem to really trust drivers to make good decisions. I guess is one way to put it. Anyway, so on these windy 2-lane mountainous roads, the road between our cabin, for instance, which is in snow slip, middle of nowhere, and the first big town is Columbia Falls. Speed limit is 70 miles an hour. 70 miles an hour. And then right under it says, but at night, drop it down 65. Like 65 is much safer when it's dark. But like where we're from, it's on any 2-lane road, it is never at any point above 55 that I know of. But here, it's crazy. It's like sheer drop on one side, rock face 3 feet away on the other side, 70 miles an hour, you're good, you got it. And then you come to that's on a straightaway. You come to like a blind curve. What's the speed limit going to be? What do you think? You're wrong. It's 60. They say sheer drop, 1,000 feet down to a river gorge, blind curve. Just drop it down to 60. You'll be fine. Just downshift. Keep your foot over the brake. 60 miles an hour. Montana. I mean, I kind of enjoy it, but it's a lot different than what we're used to. We get past like we're standing still, even going 70 on a 2-lane road. It's something. I mean, Montana is kind of on the edge in many ways, but definitely regarding their speed limits and traffic laws, which I'm fine with.
It's a lot.
It's going to take some adjustment going back to Mississippi for sure.
Yeah.
But just a few thoughts as we are closing in on the final evening of our Montana vacation. And we've already had some tears.
Who did that?
Yep. Alrighty.
Is this all that you dreamed it'd be? Ending up here, ending up with me. You could have gone anywhere, been anyone. You stole my heart like...
What's going on here?
I'm not sure.
Okay. My friend, what are you doing?
He's driving erratically. We'll give him a wide berth.
Birth. Okay. So for dessert, you won't see us again till tomorrow. Right?
Presumably.
Yeah.
Unless something happens at Lake McDonald that we want to see.
Yep. That's true.
All right. Good.